Edmonton traffic, Indy Whiskey Alpha is an ultralight, taxiing into position and taking off on runway 34, remaining in the pattern, Edmonton. Hey guys, Matthew here from the YouTube channel. I recently asked on a Facebook poll what type of videos you guys liked watching on my channel, and the top two comments were live comm and music videos. So I put out a music video recently, and here's a live comm video for you. So I'm just doing a couple touch and goes. I've only got a little less than 2 gallons of gas. Sun's gonna set here in a while. I didn't want to go get full tanks of gas just to be able to fly for 45 minutes because the sun's about to set. So I figured I'd just burn off the gas in the tank. 2 gallons is about 20 minutes worth. So yeah, I'll do some touch and goes, just play around the airport a little bit. It's a little windy up here today. It's not too bad, but it's gustier than I normally fly in. And it actually has died down quite a bit since the sun started to set. So I'm not worried about it at all. It's just, I probably wouldn't have taken somebody out for their first flight today. You see, I'm only running 2 cameras and maybe only one by the time this video's over because I forgot to charge the batteries. So, yeah, one camera didn't start at all, so that camera's down. That would have been the one I had on my head or on the tail. And then I've got the one that you guys said you liked, the one up here. And then my trusty strut cam, because that provides a good vantage point. You'll notice I'm on wheels, not on skis. The snow is just way too hard for ski ops. It's really crusty and I didn't want to bang them up, so I figured I'd do some wheel stuff. I haven't been on wheels since the snow fell, really. So here's my first landing on wheels in about 3 months. Acceptable, I guess. And with an air-cooled engine on a cold day like this, I'm going to be taking off at reduced throttle because I don't want to shock cool the engine or shock heat the engine. So I'm only at 5,000 RPM. I'm off the ground at 35 miles an hour, so it doesn't take long to get this plane off the ground, which is awesome. I'll just keep an eye on my cylinder head temperature, and once it's up to 250, which it is now, I'll just slowly bring up the throttle some more. This plane's definitely got enough power for one person, and it's just barely adequate for 2. I'd like to have a 582, that's a 65 horsepower engine. The 503 I have on it's a 50 horsepower. Like I said, it's adequate for what I do, and it's more than enough when I'm by myself, but the extra 15 horsepower would be really nice. Anybody who's curious, I'm running 5,000 RPM and 50 miles an hour airspeed. I typically, whatever my RPM is, that's what I get for airspeed. So 5,800 RPM, I'm usually running 58 miles an hour. So this is not a fast plane by any stretch. But I thought that would worry me when I first got it, that I would be kind of disappointed that I didn't have the speed to go where I wanted to go. But it turns out just being in the air is awesome enough. I don't need to actually go anywhere to have fun. I'm having fun just sitting here at the airport doing circuits. You may also notice that I'm not making any radio calls. It's not a requirement, and so I'm not. Just because there are other airports close by that operate on the same frequency. So what I typically do is I make an initial call. I let people know that I'm going to be in the pattern. And then I just keep the radio on and tune to this frequency. So if somebody else comes in, I can hear them, and as soon as I hear them start to make their calls, I start to make my calls back and let them know where I'm at. And obviously, because other people aren't required to run their radios either, I keep an eye out. It's see and avoid, right? So I'll look left and see if there's anybody coming in whenever I'm coming in on final, and I'm always scanning around, making sure there's nobody else in the pattern or close by that's going to be an interference. A little gustier down here now. That wasn't too bad. Once again, only 5,000 RPM to let the engine warm up. What happens is the pistons are made out of aluminum and the engine block is made out of aluminum, but the piston cylinders, the cylinder sleeves, I guess is the correct term, the cylinder sleeves are made out of steel. And the different types of metal combined with the fact that there's way more mass to the engine block than there is to the piston mean that once the engine starts to warm up, the pistons warm up faster than the steel sleeves and faster than the aluminum block. And if they expand faster than the other components, they can expand to the point where they'll actually seize, they'll jam inside, and that makes the engine stop. And well, that's not good. So I try to let the engine warm up as slowly as possible. That way I don't damage it. There's a little bump here.
So yeah, remember when I said that I forgot to charge my cameras? Well, one of them just died. So we're down to the dash mounted camera, and that's not the camera that records the audio. So there I am staring at the strut cam, which does record the audio, and I'm thinking to myself, my camera just died. So here I am talking just in case it didn't, but it did. So anyway, this is pretty much the end of the video because I'm not going to narrate the rest of it because I don't remember what I said. I'll just go ahead and finish this circuit and come into land. It really isn't all that interesting watching me land the plane. It is way more interesting when you get to see out the front and see what's actually happening. For instance, here I'm doing a slip, and you can kind of tell because my collar flips up in the wind. Normally the windscreen blocks the wind, but when I fly the plane sideways to lose altitude and airspeed, I get blasted with some wind from the side. But anyway, finished it off and started to ramp the throttle back up because I was going to go around again, and then I checked the fuel and decided, nope, better safe than sorry, I'm going to stay on the ground. So hauled on the brakes and turn off the taxiway and put her back in the hangar. Anyway, sorry my camera cut out early. I hope you enjoyed anyway. We'll catch you next time.